struggle with our partnerships, so we need the government of Ghana to support us better in terms of getting this food moved on a timely basis to the facilities where the food is supposed to go to. That's what that's the government side of the partnership. So on that side, I have to say we are struggling to do better. But I think we also want to ensure that we move from direct support to supporting the government. So one of the challenges to keep up, Ghana is moving, Ghana is evolving, and we're constantly challenged to make full advantage of what's happening in Ghana. Your IT solutions are one very important element in Ghana that's come on stream, I think, in the last very few years. This is something that we need to keep on board with. We need to ensure we match the delivery systems with what's available in the country.
And let's talk about your successes now. So far, what would you say has been the major success of the WFP in Ghana?
Well, I think we'd like to take joint celebration for the successes of reducing, I think, the level of malnutrition in the country. That we have seen things evolve, that we see a country now that is very much invested in ensuring that poverty is addressed through government legislation, and that the government of Ghana has reached a middle income status now, and that you have 5% of your population that is food insecure, and that is a great achievement. I'd like to also mention that the refugee operations here, the government of Ghana has done a great deal to support the refugee operation in Ghana, and I think that through that we've ensured that the populations that seek shelter in this country have also had a secure and safe place to be able to reside while they're waiting for the issues and conflicts in their own country to be settled, and that I think is a great credit to the government of Ghana.
I know that the WFP has been very instrumental in Ghana's school feeding program. Can you tell us all about it and what your outfit is doing in this regard?
Well, we have a strong tradition, WFP, in school meals and globally. So this is something that WFP does around the world, and with the government of Ghana, we have been assisting the government of Ghana to expand a homegrown school meal program, which means that schools are receiving food from, it's a caterer who receives money and buys in the local market. So small farmers are assisted with this local procurement. So it's local foods that are going into the pot, and these cooks are producing meals every single day. This has had a very remarkable impact on getting kids to come to school and getting them to stay in school. We also are providing an incentive to keep girls in the north in school longer. So we're targeting specifically adolescent girls, and we're giving them a special incentive. If they go to school 80% of the time, that they will receive a take-home ration of oil and other foodstuffs. And how that is meant to ensure that these women, these girls, continue with their education, become responsible mothers, delay pregnancy, stay healthy, and therefore that is one of the very proven and effective ways of breaking the cycle of poverty.
I see. And do you think there is hope for Ghana as far as hunger eradication is concerned?
Absolutely. As noted, the trend is positive. We're moving in the right direction. We need to focus specifically on the north of Ghana and on those particular population groups. Your farmers are producing lots of very good and nourishing food. They need to be encouraged and strengthened, and we need to ensure that they can get their food to market, and that people are educated to know what to buy and what to cook and what to give their kids. So that whole very long chain just needs strengthening.
Now, aside the efforts from the WFP, and of course you collaborate with governments most of the times in all your operations, what should Ghanaian governments or African governments on its own be doing in trying to fight against hunger?
There's a number of regional and African, Pan-African initiatives, but I'm very familiar with the African Union, the ECOSOC, a number of the different African regional entities as well have food security initiatives. This is, I think CADAP, if I may, is also an important component of food security that was adopted not so long ago, and including Ghana are very involved in the investment in the CADAP and your agricultural sector investment programs. So I think that I mean, everything is led by the government. WFP is here to support it. But I think the government is very competent and capable of taking all these support forward.
Let me take my very final break. When we come back, the country director of the WFP will tell us more about herself, and then we'll quickly wrap up. So welcome to the final lap of the program. So madam, you've been in Ghana since August last year. Are you enjoying your stay here?
Absolutely.
And was that your first time in Ghana?
Yes. Yes.
Prior to that, what did you hear about Ghana? I
came from Kenya, East Africa, and it's interesting how when I came it was a very soft landing. I found that in many respects I think that there are quite strong relations between Kenya and Ghana. There are very interesting correlations. And so I felt in some respects very familiar with the surroundings and with the way the government in Kenya has very much evolved, decentralized its government, following, I think, the lead of Ghana. I think the school meals program is an amazing and I should have said more about the school meals program in Ghana. I think this is an extraordinary achievement of the government. 1.6 million kids getting school meals here. So yeah, I think so.
How long have you been working with the WFP?
Maybe 15 years.
15 years. I see. Do you love what you do?
I do, and frankly, I have spent much of my time I think on a wide range of developmental, humanitarian and emergency work. But prior to joining WFP, I felt very strongly about hunger and wanting to commit to addressing global hunger. And so I did, at one point in my life, decide that this was something that I really wanted to ensure. I retrained myself and I focused on. So I think it was an evolution for me, a chance to be able to really direct myself after, I think, years of mature thought and deliberation on what really makes a difference.
I mean, in your travels and work, do you sometimes get sad when you come across malnourished children on the African continent?
On the African continent, any continent. I think it is a tragedy, especially when we know that so much more can be done. So we need to be able to commit these resources and ratchet up the progress of the Millennium Development Goals. So commitment all around needs to be renewed. We're not far from 2015. We need to face ourselves and think about the progress that we have made, but also the progress that we haven't made. To be honest, I did thank you to take this opportunity, so thank you for the lead-in. The Secretary General has challenged us all. I think this is called the Zero Hunger Challenge.
I can show you to the camera.
Yeah. Hunger can be eliminated in our lifetime. WFP is leading in the first two challenges. 100% access to adequate food all year round, and 0 stunted children less than 2 years of age. The other two, I think we're partnering with. This is the Zero Hunger Challenge, and I think that this is going to be hopefully on the top of our agendas in the coming year, and should, I think, our new Millennium Development Goals, which will come after this 2015 set, will have to think very seriously.
And how long are you supposed to stay in Ghana?
Maybe 4 or 5 years.
5 years. I'm sure we'll be seeing you more.
My predecessor was here for 5 years.
Okay, so maybe you should go beyond the number of years here.
I certainly hope that we will have achieved a tremendous amount in 5 years' time. Yeah.
Now, finally, your final words to Ghanaians and to the world as a whole.
I think Ghanaians should be very proud, I think, of the progress that has been made. And it's a country that is discussed about internationally and globally on how it's taken very seriously its responsibility to its people. And that right now I know the government is trying to put in place a new 5-year plan, and that it will be speaking directly to the big challenges ahead. So I think that we shouldn't consider that the job is done. We can't rest on our laurels, but I do think that Ghana is definitely moving in the right direction.
Thank you very much, Madam, for your time. And that'll be all for Diplomatic Call. Do enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.